What is up guys, you're watching Gator RC and today we're opening an awesome little crawler. So this is the FMS 1/24th scale Land Rover and today we're going to unbox it, test it and just have some fun with it, see how it is. And just so you know, this crawler is not actually mine. Actually my good friend Gur bought it and he gave it to me to unbox so I can show you guys. And I think that's just so kind, so everyone go comment thank you Gur in the comments. But anyway, I was thinking of getting one of these for myself and this is going to be a perfect time to see how it actually is. This is actually the first time that I'm ever seeing an FMS crawler and it already looks awesome. And inside here we have this model, which is the Defender D110, and I think that's the same one that I would choose if I was buying one for myself. So far it looks like I'm unboxing some sort of a fridge or something, but oh my god, look at this cute little thing. That looks beautiful in there. This already looks awesome. Wow. In regards to what you get in the box, you get your normal manual, which has all of the info that you need. You of course get your beautiful Land Rover. You get a spare tire that I'm guessing goes on the back here. Then you also get, looks like your charger and some spare stuff, and a little controller. The controller does look a bit basic, but I think that it's all you need. You've got all of your adjustment knobs, you can reverse everything, bind, and stuff like that. We also have a channel 3 switch here, not sure what that does. And in the manual, ta-da! We've got a nice selection of stickers, multiple different countries, license plates. Pretty cool that they include this. In the little bag we do get one of our standard wheel wrenches, a Phillips key, some kind of gear or something. I'm not sure what that's for either. Allen keys, some screws and stuff, and then we get our little charger. Just before we look at the actual car, let's get the spare wheel on. Very nice and squishy, feels very good. And of course everything is included to put the wheel on. And I have to say, so far this car is awesome. If we look at the windshield here, there is actually a little thingy that you have to peel off. And there we go, that car just looks beautiful. All of the camel trophy details everywhere. It just looks so realistic and awesome. They even went to the little details, like on the hood here we have our air intakes. We have our big bumper. It's pretty flexible as well. Looking good. We've got our big camel trophy up there. And there is actually another plastic peel tab here. We have our realistic plastic fenders, camel trophy logos on the sides, and our realistic door handles. On the back we have our little ladder to get up on the top where we have this huge roof rack, lots of space there. We also have our spare wheel, which is fully functional as well. Land Rover logos, just a beautiful car. There is also a full interior featured in here. You have all of your dash stuff there, steering wheel, all of the little details that you would have in a real car. Very well executed. Just a true stunning car. But how do we get the body off to look underneath? Actually, if we just pull a little bit, you can hear that there's a Velcro strap. In here we can see our little ESC. I believe that's a 2-in-1 with the receiver. Our battery is in the back with a little foam block that just sits here. Then we've got our motor in the middle, tiny little motor. We've got 2 servos. There's a servo here, I'm guessing it's a 2-speed. Wow, that's awesome. On the inside looks like we do have some lights. This is looking great. The car does have straight axles, but I think the grippy wheels kind of make up for that. FMS calls this chassis the new generation FCX24M chassis. Sounds very posh, but it does have some metal chassis rails, meaning that it's going to be very stiff and strong. It does also have counter-rotating drive shafts, which means that it's not going to torque twist as much. And I can't believe I'm saying this, but it is fully decked out with metal gears in the differentials. That is something pretty rare. It also has bearings all around and oil-filled shocks, but they do feel pretty bouncy in my opinion. And looking at the FMS website, they already have a full set of accessories for it, which will be awesome, but sadly that's only available in the US. The fact that the car has a 2-speed transmission is very impressive because at this size I think it was very difficult to cram all of those gears in there, and also the fact that they have a hard body on top of that is just awesome. And the amount of beautiful scale details all around is just overwhelming. I love how this car looks. This car has the steering servo on the front axle, which is pretty bad because I really like how Traxxas did it, where their TRX4M servo is kind of in between the shock towers. I think that just looks a lot more realistic. But that's okay because right in front of the servo is our little winch, which of course does not work, but looks great. And I am just really jealous that this car is not mine. But for all the looks and all of these specifications, I think that's all. Let's compare it to the TRX4M. In my opinion, the TRX4M is probably one of the most popular mini crawlers, so it's pretty comparable, I'd say. And the width is pretty similar, just saying that the TRX4M is on aftermarket wheels and tires, but I think it's pretty similar for the width. But for the length, the TRX4M is quite a little bit longer. But I can definitely say that this one looks better than the TRX4M. I think that they both look very good, but this one is just so realistic, it just beats everything. But enough yapping for now, let's actually go drive the thing. And it is not 100% ready to run because there is no batteries in here. But anyway, controller on. And for the car, I guess you just plug these two cables together. Okay, car is on, but the lights aren't on. I don't know why. But we do have power, front, reverse, and steering. That's pretty fast actually. And here, if we just press this button and we listen, you could hear that the servo changed. Now it's in neutral, and now again. And that looks like high speed. I figured it out. Here on the controller you have to press the bind button, and then we get those awesome yellow lights. Okay, let's actually drive it. So low gear, very controllable. Let's give it full power. Oh yeah, that is actually very slow. And now if we throw it into high gear, neutral. And now if we flick the switch again, now it's in high gear. Oh wow, that is fast. Oh my god. Okay, let's do a 1v1 drag race. They're both over there and the finish line is here. So whoever gets off the carpet first wins. And it's of course racing the TRX4M. Okay, slow gear drag race. 3, 2, 1, go. TRX is way quicker. Now let's go on high speed. 3, 2, 1, go. Yeah, TRX4M is destroyed on high speed. Let's repeat that just to make sure. 3, 2, 1, go. No chance against the FMS. So in conclusion, the FMS is a lot faster on the high gear, but a lot slower on the slow gear. So overall I think it's faster because it is better that it has those optional gears that you can put on. So FMS wins in speed, but now let's try and do the incline test. Testing facility is set up. I do have my angle monitor there, and just saying, my TRX4M is pretty heavy and it does have a lot of scale accessories, so this is not a very accurate test, but it's just so you have like an overall idea. TRX4M is up. We are at 33.7 degrees. No problem, of course. I wasn't expecting it to fail here. And for it to count, we have to get all the way to the top. That was very easy, so let's get this a good bit up. Up to 40 degrees approximately. About 40 degrees on the scale. Oh, you can see the front wheel is lifting a little bit. That is something that the FMS won't do because it has the opposite rotating drive shaft. But it's up there. Beautiful. Now this is pretty steep. 45 degrees. Here is where it's not going to go up, I think. Ooh. So let me lower it a bit. 42. 43. 42 degrees. Going up, but it is struggling. The front wheel is lifting pretty badly. But it's up there. Very controllable. I think 43.5 is where the limit is. 43.3. Now let's see how much the FMS will do. Starting out at just about 35 degrees. Oh wait. Low gear for that extra control. No problem. Beautiful. Very, very controllable down as well. 40 degrees. Here is where the TRX4M started to struggle. Oh, this one as well. And it still lifts that front wheel as well. But I don't think it's as bad as the TRX4M did. Went up very well as well. And still pretty controllable down as well. If I just let go of the controller, you can see that drag brake is really holding the car up. Wow. 42 degrees. This is where the TRX4M failed. Ooh, still going up very well. The front wheel is lifting quite a bit, but it's up there. And still very controlled on the way down. Beautiful. 42.5. Just barely. Barely driving up, but I made it. Oh. Oh ho ho. 44.5. Nope. So both of them got the same score, but I mean that is a heavily customized TRX4M. So the TRX4M is better at crawling up angles, but now let's actually test it on a little track. Okay, the track is built. We start over here under the Gator RC official tent. We go through over this bridge into Chocolate Valley, over some stones, tires, then we have like a flex test, then there's a dead end and we have to go around here, over an iceberg, over a bridge, over here, testing the precision, and there's our finish line. Let's go FMS, I believe in you. First we have to turn the lights on, of course, and now let's go. Oh, the low down control is awesome. The car is very controllable even when going so slowly. Into Chocolate Valley. Oh yes, look at that grip. Beautiful. Wow. It just conquered Chocolate Valley like it was no problem. What about the stones? Even with the bad approach, it's still doing it. Oh my god, this is so good. I have a feeling that it's easily going to handle these tires. No problem. Now onto the flex bridge. It may struggle here because it's not got as much flex. Yeah, that tire is really high up. Oh, did it very well though. Nice. Now let's really test this turning circle over here. It's very tight. Multiple turns. But it's doing it. Getting closer every time. Now over the famous iceberg. Very good low down control. Look at that articulation. That just did it like it doesn't care. Now the main attraction, the big bridge. Whoa, that's a close one. But still no problem. This car is just doing so well on this track. Oh, nice. Beautiful. The descent angle is also very good. And now beside the Gator RC sign, and straight to the finish line. That just did the track with so much ease. Wow. Just to show you how good that car is, let's try it with the TRX4. Okay, TRX4M is lined up. Already there's less low down control, so it's less smooth, I guess. But let's see how it's gonna do in the Chocolate Valley. Those bigger tires are helping it out, I think. It's got more ground clearance as well. But that low down control is just letting it down. That rim is slipping on the tire. Oh no. That's definitely my fault because these are not the original tires or wheels, but sad to see that happen. Ooh. Oh, that was definitely nowhere near as close as the FMS did it. Let's see the stones though. Yeah, that one just had so much low down control. I have to like tap the power here. No. Oh, just barely. I didn't think that the FMS is going to be better than Traxxas, honestly. The Traxxas is so much more expensive as well. Yeah, this is not going very well so far. But we're at the little flex bridge part. It's eating up a tire. Come on, spit it out. Thank you. You can see here that that tire was a lot higher in the FMS. I think this one has more articulation. And it done that a lot better. Now to just try and turn this car around. Okay, over the iceberg. I don't think this is going to be very difficult. Yeah, straight over. And onto the bridge. Yeah, this car is definitely struggling a lot more everywhere. But it is very, like, changed everything. It's not original. So you can kind of blame me for that. But still, no hands of God went straight through. And I think the FMS is better. That just did it so easily. I'm very impressed by this car. Overall, absolutely awesome car. I'm so impressed by the looks, the performance, and even the quality is very good. Very good car. And now, just for fun, let's do some more laps. I honestly like this car so much, in fact, that I think I'm actually going to get one. Wow. But then now that I have a question, which model should I get of it? Should I get the one that's here? Well, I don't think so, because then we're going to be just driving two identical ones, but I have to get one of them. And the last thing that I didn't talk about yet in this video is the price of the cars. The FMS is about €80 cheaper, which is a really big difference, I think. Both of them drive pretty well, but the FMS drives better, I think looks better, and it's cheaper. And I already have two TRX4Ms, but I think I'm going to need this one as well, because I just cannot get over how cool this thing is. And for today, I think that's all. So go down below and tell me in the comments what you would pick. And I'll see you all in the next one. Maybe I'll be unboxing my Land Rover.